Hi, Rebecca here from SimpleSuburbanLiving.us, and in today's video I want to share with you a simple breakfast that I have almost every day. Now I eat this almost every day because it's healthy, it's inexpensive, and it's reasonably low calorie. So all that it is a half cup of oats, around a cup of fruit, and a cup of my homemade yogurt. And it is about 300 calories. So like I say, I think it's a very reasonable breakfast from a cost perspective, from a calorie perspective, and it's very easy to make. So I basically never buy cereal that's just packaged cereal. I just buy these oats. I buy them at Costco, and it runs me probably about 15 cents for a half a cup of oats. So let me show you now how I make it. Okay, so I start off with a half of a cup of oats. And to that I add around a cup of fruit. Just whatever kind of fruit that I have on hand. Today I have cantaloupe. And I don't generally worry too much about measuring the fruit because it is, pretty low calorie almost always, and so I put as much fruit on as I want, but generally it's around a cup. Sometimes it might be just a piece of fruit, so for example I'll cut up a peach or something, and obviously the exact measurements differ based on the size of the peach. Okay, finally I add a cup of my homemade yogurt. And by the way, if you haven't yet watched my video on how I make my yogurt in my Instant Pot, I would recommend that, because I have to tell you, this is by far much better yogurt than anything that I've ever bought in the store. And so I definitely recommend it. But you don't have to do homemade yogurt. You can just do a cup of plain yogurt. I don't add any kind of sweetener or anything to it. And then all I do is I just stir it up, or can eat it plain, without stirring it up. So I'm going to just stir it, and I'll show you what it looks like stirred up. Okay, so there you have it all stirred up. You can see that there's plenty of yogurt for the amount of oats and fruit. So it doesn't taste at all dry or anything like that. I love this. I feel like it gives my day a good start from a health perspective. It's super simple. It doesn't really take much more time at all than just pouring a bowl of cereal that's full of sugar and other additives and things like that. So I recommend that you give this a try. And again, you can use any fruit that you want. Oh, by the way, I will say that I also have in my pantry dried fruits such as dates on hand. Now you do have to be careful with adding dates. I usually do 3, and if I remember right, they're 23 calories a piece, and so it's still less than 75 calories for the fruit, and it works out well. If I happen to be out of fresh fruit, I just use dates in place of the fresh fruit. So I hope that you enjoy this. It's super easy. I recommend giving it a try, especially if you're currently eating processed cereals that are even supposedly healthy. They typically are not really that healthy. And by the way, if you like this, please be sure to like the video. And if you haven't yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, I'd appreciate it if you would subscribe. Thanks so much, and have a great day.